In this video, we are going to have a discussion regarding how we can quickly find out the options. The most problem is that when the options are quite close to each other, you are getting confused. So I am over here to reduce your confusion, to remove your confusion. We'll also find it out how quickly we can find out the outputs, errors, and also we will find it out that how different options are playing a vital role in finding out your none of this and all of this. One of my students, Mr. Deepak, requested me in my comment section that, sir, please send me a video on array. So because of that reason, I am preparing this video. If you want such kind of videos, you can write down in my comment section. So let's go. So the question is, collection of elements having same data type is known as class. So first option is your function. So we cannot call it function because function or method is not related to your data types. It takes the parameter of a specific data type, but it says that collection of elements. We have to emphasize on that collection of elements. So next one is loop. Loop is used to execute more than one statement, but it is not related to your data type again, and it is not having a collection of elements also. So it cannot be your answer. Array, yes, it can be a candidate answer because array is capable enough to store more than one element of same type. So we can also call it is a collection of elements. So none of this is not required because we got the option called array. So our right answer is, our correct answer we got is your array. So let's move for the next one. So the question number 2 says that which one of the following is a valid statement to create an array. So the first option says that int square bracket a is equal to new int parenthesis is given. As we know that the size has to be given in square bracket in array, not in parenthesis. Parenthesis is used in method. So it is not a right answer. Second one, int a square bracket is equal to new int square bracket. Yes, we have square bracket, but square bracket is empty. We cannot have empty square bracket. It must contain a size. So it cannot be a right answer. You might be confusing that, you might be having a problem that square bracket is given before the array name, square bracket is given after the array name. Both are correct. There is no issue in this. Okay. So let's move for the next one. Int square bracket a is equal to new int. Size is given over here. Yes. But look at closely. We have parenthesis. It should be square bracket. The last one says that int a square bracket is equal to new int square bracket is there, and the size is also there as 3. So it is the right answer for me. What do you think? Let's check it out. Yes, it is the right answer. So let's move for the next one. Now the next question says that given array is this one, and the value of no of 4, where fourth index position it is talking about. So look at this. The first 0th index position, array name is always begins with the first index position, that is 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So now it is talking about fourth index position. So let's start. 0th index position contains 15, first index position contains 25, second index position contains 35, and third index position contains 45, fourth index position contains 55. Now you move towards the option, we got 55. Now look at this, error is also given. So have a close look at it. Data type is there, array name is there, empty square bracket is equals to, within curly bracket it is enclosed, it is correct. Each value separated by comma is correct, semicolon is given. That means there is no error, and your answer is option C. So don't get hurry when error is there. Yes, we got it. We are on the right track. 55 is the correct answer. Let's move for the next one. Now this question says that array is given and it talks about what is the size of the above array in bytes. Two things we have to emphasize. It is talking about the size and also it talking about the bytes. Underline it, it is bytes, not bits. Okay. When it is talking about size, we have to consider the data type size. So integer size is a confusion again for the students, 1 byte or 2 byte. Character is having 2 bytes. integer is having 4 bytes. So that's why we will see that how many elements are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If one element occupies 4 bytes of type integer, then your 5 elements will contain obviously 20 bytes. So the right answer is 20 for me. What do you think? Your answer is also 20. Let's check it out. Yes, we got the right answer. So let's move for the. Now this question says that also we have an array and it says that identify value stored in 1 plus 2. Now in an index position it has given an expression called 1 plus 2. First of all we have to check it out whether it is right or wrong because options are there: compile time error and runtime error. Two error are there, so we have to check it out whether we can give the expression inside an index position or not. The answer is yes, we can give an expression inside your index position provided that it should give me an integer value. So 2 plus 1 is 3, it gives an integer value called 3. So ultimately it becomes num of third index position. So that's why again 0th index position contains 15, first index position contains 25, second index position contains 35 and third index position contains 45. So there is no error. We got the output called 45. So let's check the answer. Yes, this time also you are correct. Your answer is 45. Let's move for the next one. So let's go for the next question. Wow, we got the same question. Yes, it is num 1 plus 2, compilation time error, runtime error. Wait, it's not the right case. Look at over here. The array is of type double and the double values are assigned to it. So now we have compile time error and runtime error. So we have to check it out first of all whether there is any compilation time error or not. So double is a fundamental data type. It's in lowercase. Array name empty square bracket is equals to data are enclosed within curly bracket. Values are separated by comma and ends with semicolon. All are correct. So there is no compilation time error. Now let's go for this one. 1 plus 2, as we have already seen that we can have an expression also. 2 plus 1 is 3. Num of 3. 0 position contains 15.3. 1 position contains 62.4. 2 position contains 85.1. No, we don't have any third index position. That means it is an error. So we know that is not compilation time error, and obviously it is a runtime error. So let's check it out whether it is runtime error or not. Yes, it is runtime error. Now the question arises why it is called runtime error. Because at the time of execution it will look for the third index position which is not available. So that's why it is runtime error. Next is that sometime they will give you this one as an option. What kind of error it will generate? So it is array index out of bounds exception. Emphasize on this. Sometimes they will remove this s. So this is an error also. Bounds. There should be bounds. Now in some cases you will get an option called string index out of bounds exception. In such case what I need to say that if this one is your string, then this will be your string index out of bound exception. If it is a fundamental data type, then it is called an array index out of bound exception. So let's move for the next one. Now the next question, we have an array and it says that how to get the number of elements in the above array. According to the option, we know that length function is used to extract the length of an array. Now here all options are having length. So we should know the exact mechanism of this. So mark is the array name dot length with parenthesis. So parenthesis is required in case of string array. Now it is not a string, so that's why we are not going to have this one. Mark.length, yes, this is the right answer because it is a fundamental data type array where we need to have length without any parenthesis. In case of string only we need parenthesis. Length.mark is absolutely wrong. Now length does not take any parameter. So the right option is mark.length. Yes, we have the same answer, mark.length. Yes, good. Let's go for the next one. So the next one says that which element is data 7 of the array data. Now it is talking about element and it is talking about array data. So array data 7th index position. Which element will be there? 7th index position. So at 0 we have first element. at 1 we have one index position, we have second element. In the same way, if you have 7th index position, obviously it will have a 8th element. So our correct answer is 8th element. Very good. Let's go for the next one. Now the next question says that which of these is an incorrect array declaration. So array declaration says that data type, array name, empty square bracket. The square bracket can be in a left hand side, in a right hand side, both are correct. Is equals to new operator is used to allocate memory. Next one is your data type. Within square bracket we have size. So according to that it is correct. This one is also correct because both are same, only the square bracket is on the left hand side. As I said that both side is correct. Now in this case, int arr empty square bracket is equal to new arr within square bracket 10. It is also seems correct. Here it says that both B and C, and C is not correct because here we have used arr, which should be your data type. So this is your answer because it says that incorrect. So this is not the correct. So the answer is your int arr square bracket is equal to arr. It should be your int. So let's move for the next one. In the next question, it says that which one of the following is true now? It is talking about true about array. Array size can be a variable. Yes, we can have. Length of the array is equal to the number of elements in the array. Yes, if I have 5 elements in an array, the length of the array is 5. This is also correct. Length of the array is equals to the last index position of the array plus 1. Yes. Now it says that length of the array is equals to the last index position. If I am having 5 elements, then the length is 5. But the last index position is 4 because it starts from 0. So in this case, my answer is all of this above. What is your answer? I think your answer is also same. All of this above. Let's move for the next one. Now this question says that which one of the following is not true about array? Not true. The first index position of an array is always 0. Yes, this is correct answer because array index position starts from 0. Last index position of an array is array length minus 1. Suppose we have 6 elements in an array. So in that case the length of the array is your 6. So the first index position is 0. So that's why the last index position is your 5. Length of the array is 6. So last index position is 5 because it starts from 0. So in that case it is correct. Last index position of an array is number of elements in the array minus 1. Okay, number of elements is equal to length of the array. So in that case, if the number of element is 6, obviously the last index position is 5. So that's why this is also a correct answer. Array size can be empty at the time of creation. No, it cannot be. Array size must be given at the time of creation. So that's why my answer is this one because you say not true. So this is not true. Let's see. I am also agree that your answer will be the same one. So let's move for the next one. Now let's discuss this one. Here we have a statement which is creating an array and it displaying the length of it. Now in option we have compile time error and runtime error. First of all, we are going to emphasize on this before going for an output. So compile time error normally generates when we have a syntax error. Now let's check out the syntax. We have data type, empty square bracket for array, array name is equals to new keyword to create an array. The array is going to create it of type integer. So data type int is there and the size is given over here. A.length, we don't have parenthesis, that means this is also correct, and we don't have any compile time error. So if it is not, then we'll go for a output. Now let's check it out. Wait a minute, it is talking about the size is 0. Is it possible that we can have the size of an array is 0? Yes, it is possible. But if I am taking the size of 0, a.length will give me the output of 0 because no element is stored on this. So that means my output is B, that is 0. Let's check it out. Yes, we got it. Now I will show you that whether it is possible or not to get this one. Now let's check it out. I have created an array with size is 0. I am displaying the length of it. Let's compile it. Now we are not getting any syntax error. That means we are going to get the output. Now let's check it out. I am just making clear the screen to show you the output. Now I'm executing it to show you the output. So we got the answer is 0. That means it is correct. Let's go for the next question. In the next question, it says that, so let's start with the next question. Here we have created a float array, now displaying 0th index position of the array. Now we have compile time error or runtime error. So first of all, we have to check this one before going for the output. So we have data type, empty square bracket indicates it's an array. Array name is given is equal to new operator is to create an array. Now create an float type array, data type is given, within square bracket we have size and this is a valid size. Now I'm displaying 0th position. That means no compile time error. But we have to think about it. We have created an array, but we have not stored anything in the array, but it is trying to display the 0th index position. No data is stored in 0th index position. So in that case, what happens? It assigns the default value of the data type for an array. And the default data type for the float is 0.0. So valid answer is your option B, that is 0.0. So yes, we got a 0.0. Now let's check it out whether we are getting the desired output or not. Now I am trying to show you. I will create this. So I am creating a float array over here. The size is 3. I am displaying the 0th index position. I am compiling it. Look at this, we have no error, that means no syntax error is available. Now let's check it about the output. Now I'm executing it to show you the output. So let's see. Yes, we got 0.0, that is the right answer. So we'll move for the next one. Now let's start. Here I have created an array and we are having a loop to display the output. Now look at this option, compile time error. We have to check it out. First of all, there is a compile time error or not. Compile time error occurs when there is an syntax error. Now we have already discussed regarding this, so we don't have any syntax error, so this option is not possible. That means we can get the output or runtime error. So let's check it out. int c is equal to arr.length. What is arr.length? We have 3 elements, so that means length of the array is 3. Now c is greater than equals to 0. 0 is a valid index position, so that's why it can move up to 0 because greater than equals to 0 is given. I am coming from higher value to lower value, so c minus minus is also correct. So that means either we are going to get output or error. Hold on. We have a runtime error, I think. Look at this, the length of the array is 3, the first value of the c is 3. Now I am trying to display the c index position which is 3. But it is not available because in 0th index position I am having 100, first index position I am containing 200 and second index position I am containing 300 and the third index position is not available. So in that case, which kind of error will generate? Runtime error. Yes, we got a runtime error. And what is the error? Array index out of bounds exception. So let's move for the next one. Now the next question is that when we pass an array to a method, the method receives dash. Method को क्या मिलता है जब हम लोग एक array pass करते हैं? The length of the array. No, it is not a right answer because length of the array is integer and we are going to pass an array. अगर एक array pass कर रहे हैं तो integer कैसे pass हो सकता है? तो ये right answer नहीं है. A copy of the first element. A copy of the first element. First element is a value. That means fundamental data type needs to be there in a function header or method header, but it is saying that I am passing an array. So ये भी आंसर नहीं हो सकता. A copy of the array. No, it is not possible because when I am passing a value to a method, whatever changes is made inside the method is reflecting in the main method. So that means it is not a copy. For example, मैंने आपको एक Xerox copy दिया, तो आपने Xerox copy में कुछ modification किया, तो आपके Xerox copy में modification रहता है. मेरे पास जो ओरिजिनल है उसमें तो कोई मॉडिफिकेशन होता नहीं है, बट एरे क्या बोलता है मेथड के अंदर जो चेंज होगा वो वाला मेन मेथड में भी चेंज हो जाएगा ऑटोमेटिकली. दैट मींस इट इज अ रेफरेंस. चलो इसका एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं. ये रेफरेंस क्या होता है? जब हम एक एरे भेजते हैं एक मेथड के अंदर, क्या करते हैं हम उसका रेफरेंस भेजते हैं. तो चलो मैंने आपको बोल दिया कि क्वार्टर नंबर 4 में प्यारे सर रहते हैं, उनको आप ये बुक दे के आ जाओ. तो क्वार्टर नंबर 4 इज अ रेफरेंस टू द प्यारे सर. अगर कोई आपको बोलेगा प्यारे सर के पास मैंने बुक दे दिया, उसका आंसर जो है आप कोई ये बोलेगा क्वार्टर नंबर 4 में मैंने ये बुक दे दिया, दोनों का आंसर सही है. That means whatever changes is made inside the method is reflecting in the main method also. So the answer is reference. Yes, this is the right answer. So we'll move for the next one. So the next question is, we have an array and yes, we have compile time error again. So check it out, this one. No, we don't have. Now it starts from 0 position, it moves up to the length, it is saying less than length. That means it's okay, no problem with this, because it is less than is given, that is 1 minus to the length. Now minus minus, now we are displaying I position, so no compile time error is there. Now either output or runtime error. So let's check it out. I am starting from the 0. So error of 0 position, it will display 100. Then minus minus, it is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like this. No. Now we are going to get an error, because after displaying 0th index position, it is minus 1. Minus 1 index position is not a valid index position. Now again it is a runtime error. So yes, already you have seen the answer. So let's move for the next one. So the next question is, I have an array. Now this time no compile time error. We have created an array. System.out.print math.max arr of 0 position, comma arr of 2 position. 0 position contains minus 100. 2 index position contains 0, 1, 2. 2 index position contains minus 300. Now we have to find out the maximum value. So out of minus 100 and minus 300, which one is the highest value? Minus 100. So that's why we are going to get minus 100. But we have quite closer option over here, minus 100 and minus 100.0. Which one will be the right answer? Because math.max is given. Now look at over here, we are going to get this output called 100 because the data type is integer, and math.max says that it will return the values based on the data type. If it is float, then it will return 0.100.0. Okay, so let's check for the next one. Now this time the question says that we have created a character array. Now we have error also. Let's check it out. Char is a data type, is lowercase, empty square bracket, array name, curly bracket, semicolon, single quote is for character constants. Okay, so no error is there. So now error is given means it may be either syntax or runtime error. So we don't have any syntax error at this moment. Let's check for the runtime error or not. Now it says the display 0th index position. Yes, 0 index position contains A and second index position contains 0, 1, 2, C. Fine. Now it is adding. Now we have to check it out whether we can add it or not, because it is a character and this is also character. Is character can be added or concatenated? Now for Java, it will treat this one as an ASCII value of the character because mathematical expression is given. So it will not concatenate, it will add it. So what is the ASCII value of A? Because 0th index position contains A. Capital A ASCII value is your 65. And second position is your C. Now capital C index position is 65, 66, 67. Now C value is your 67. When I am going to add 65 plus 67, we got the result for 132. Yes, the answer is 132. Yes, we got it. Now let's check it out whether it is right or wrong. Now I am taking you towards the program screen where we'll check it out. Now I am creating a character array. Now this also needs to be char. Now better we are going to assign some values over here directly. I am saying A, comma B, comma C. Now we are saying that A of 0 plus A of. Now look at this. 0 position contains your alphabet capital A. 2 index position contains alphabet C. It is going to add it. So let's check whether it is adding or not. No syntax error is available. We'll go for an output screen. Just check it out. Let me execute it to show you the desired output. Yes, we got 132. That means it is dealing with the numbers. Now look at this. We can also see that what is the ASCII value of this. When I'm saying System.out.print, it is 0th index position. It is going to show you the character. Look at this. I'm showing you just for your reference to make you clear about these kind of outputs. Look at this. We got A. So I'm clearing it again to show you the perfect output. Previous result is removed. Now look at this. We got A as an output. Got it? Now we'll go to check this one, how I can get the ASCII value. If before this I am using typecasting INT. Now I'm compiling it. There's no error. Let's go for the output screen. Let me clear the previous output first of all. Now we're going to execute it again to get the output. Look at this. We are getting the ASCII value. So now it's time to move towards the next question. Now the next question that we don't have your compilation time error or runtime error. So that means syntax and logical error is not available. A character error is created. Now we have an expression. It says that ARR of 0 position. ARR of 0 position contains alphabet A minus 32. One is character, another is integer. Is it possible to subtract? Yes, it is possible because in an expression, the lower data type is converted into higher data type automatically. So because of that reason, ARR of 0 contains your lowercase a, which is converted to its ASCII value, that is your 97. Now 97 minus 32, result is your 65. Now look at this in option, we have 65. Don't get hurry, wait. Now again look at over here, it is converting it to character. Now 65 converted into character, the ASCII value 65 is converted into character, it becomes your capital A. Look at this to make you confused. They have given 65 lowercase and capital A also. But the right answer is your capital A. So we'll move for the next one. Now the last question, but none of the list. Here we don't have, none of this is there. So we have to careful about it whether these answers are correct or not. Now it is saying that error of 0 position contains your alphabet A concatenated with space. Error of 1 position contains 0 1. It contains B. So right answer is AB, or it is adding the ASCII value of these two. That is the question again. But here it is not going to add it because a space is concatenated over here. So because of that reason, this will be treated as an concatenation, not the ASCII value addition. If I will remove this, it will add it. So now we'll see that this is not the right answer. So our answer is AB. Now we have two answers called AB, AB without space and AB with space. Now generally students are in a hurry to give the answer called AB. So don't do this kind of mistake. Look at this, we have concatenated with space. So that's why it will be A space B. So we have finished with this. So if you want that any other thing, method or classes, constructor like this, so you can send me the information in my comment section. I will create the video for you. And don't forget that in order to get all the videos, then you have to subscribe my channel to get the videos. But don't forget to subscribe my channel. All the best to all of you. Do well and crack the exam to get the answer.